welcome to the 2013 Western North Carolina Annual Conference. I'm Melissa McGill.
And I'm Skyler Nimmons, and this is The Digest. We are here this morning and taking out a great new effort and a new endeavor in our ministry and mission as we take an intimate look at what's happening here at Annual Conference as we focus on vitality and serving the present age. We're excited to be here with you this morning and this week, and we look forward to sharing your stories as we move forward.
So you may see us around campus filming, taking pictures. Don't be afraid to come up, say hello, and tell us your story. We'd love to hear about what Annual Conference means to you.
Yesterday, we had a lot of friendly faces join Ashley Ann Lloyd at the WNCC Emory Club 5K to benefit the Imagine No Malaria campaign for the denomination. Let's take a look.
Good morning. It's Thursday morning. We're out here in front of Stewart Auditorium. I'm Ashley Ann, and we are about to run in the Western North Carolina Emory Club 5K.
Are you running?
We like doing 5Ks at home, and so we found out this is the first year of the 5K here at Junaluska, and we walk Junaluska anyway, so we figured we would come out and support the cause. A portion of all of the registration helps to buy malaria nets. So I think that's why a lot of people are coming, and he's been on some mission trips to Africa and sees the importance for that, so it was a great cause to come and support.
We're coming together for a good cause. We're running, and it's great to see so many people out this morning.
The cause of worldwide health is certainly something that the United Methodist Church has embraced, and the Nothing But Nets project has captured the minds and hearts of all ages and has helped alleviate that kind of disease worldwide, so we're thrilled about it.
Hopefully this will affect other annual conferences and see what we are doing, and perhaps, if not for this cause, perhaps other cause, but particularly for this cause because this is a significant cause and it's something that United Methodist Church has been behind, and I think it's a worthy cause, and I'm excited to be a part of it.
You know, there's a lot of push on clergy health and just simple stewardship of your God-given body. So I think it's a wonderful, wonderful example, wonderful fellowship. Also gives us a chance to connect with some of the young people we love so much and run somewhere behind them.
How are we feeling?
Great, we're almost done. Thank goodness. It's really hard, but it's fun. We're saving lives.
That was a great story, Ashley Ann. How'd you enjoy the race?
It was so fun. I was overwhelmed by how many people came out and ran, and we raised $1,600 for the Imagine No Malaria campaign.
That's fantastic. And then you were busy yesterday morning. After the race, you went over and checked out our Women in Ministry breakfast. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
The women gathered yesterday morning for a fellowship breakfast, and I needed my eggs and bacon after I ran.
This is a tradition from when women first were ordained in the conference. We were just talking about that when those women gathered around one table, and how wonderful it is now to have a whole room full of women in ministry. We will recognize the people and their milestones, those who have been in ministry for the number of years, and then those who have grandchildren and those who have gotten married. And then we also respect those who have gone onto the church triumphant, and we celebrate their resurrection with Jesus Christ as well.
The breakfast also included a message from Bishop Goodpastor.
I really just wanted to come and express to you not only my appreciation for your ministry, but my commitment to continue to break down barriers.
This breakfast was just another example of the church's continued efforts to empower and include women in the ministry of sharing the gospel.
Good morning. Thank you for joining us after a wonderful session and also a wonderful time at the Women in Ministry Breakfast. We are here this morning with Dr. Sam Moore, and we are talking about the opening worship ceremony for the Western North Carolina Annual Conference. Sam, thank you for being with us, and we look forward to talking to you about the message that you shared. And so tell me a little bit more about your motivation and what that was.
Thank you, Skyler. The message was moving from an empty tomb faith to a resurrection faith, using the Gospel of John and the resurrection story from the Gospel of John. And so for me, an empty tomb faith is that old paradigm. One day a week, Sunday. We're going to do our best thing on Sunday. We're going to close the doors back up, and we're not going to open them again till next Sunday. Resurrection faith, to encounter Jesus anew, afresh, the resurrected Jesus, who's calling us and inviting us to go into our communities and to be in ministry with our communities. And so that was kind of what was inspiring me and what I was trying to get across to the conferences.
Thanks so much for being with us this morning, Sam. Up next, Melissa McGill spent some time with Conference Secretary Kim Ingram for a recap of yesterday's business session.
Thanks, Skyler. We're here with Kim Ingram, Conference Secretary, to get a recap of the business sessions from Thursday. Hey, Kim, how are you doing?
I'm good. Glad to be here.
Yeah, thanks for being here with us. Could you just give us a recap of the business that went down yesterday?
Sure. So we had 2 business sessions yesterday. We did the opening business session in the morning, which is mostly just a plenary where we do some motions that set the bar of the conference, that say that the reports will be put into the journal, that says we'll write notes to people who are missing and that sort of thing. We also approved the nominations report and the consent calendar. So of the 20 petitions that we have, we've already approved 14 of them. So we've done a lot of that work already. And then we broke for lunch and had a business session after lunch, after the Bible study. And the primary thing we accomplished during the afternoon business session, in addition to hearing the report of the Committee on the Episcopacy, is to hear the task force of camping ministry report. And Fred Jordan presented that. He gave us kind of an overview of what the task force had done in the last year and what they were bringing to us for consideration. And their petition that we were approving had 11 points to it, 11 different components. And so there was a motion made that we pull one of those out. It was number 10 because it had financial implications. So we pulled that out and voted on the rest of the other 10. And they approved. They were approved pretty quickly. So the financial piece that got removed from the original petition, then we debated that and had some conversation around, and it was really about whether or not we hire a director of camping ministries to help facilitate some of the rest of the petition and the goals and hopes for camping ministry in the conference. And after some significant debate and discussion and kind of going back and forth on the best way to do that, what we finally ended up with is that the camping ministry committee would actually decide on who the person that would fulfill that position would be, and that it would be funded through the district apportionment for camping ministry. And so we were able to finish up the petition that way, and we had a good business session.
That's great. Thank you so much for your time, Kim. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Let's go back to the studio.
The schedule of events for the rest of the day includes at 9:45 the conference plenary and business session, which includes the annual meeting of the membership of the United Methodist Foundation of Western North Carolina.
And then at 11:30, we'll have our recognition of 2013 retirees.
At 1:30 p.m., you'll enjoy the teachings of Dr. Elaine Heath for Bible study. And at 2:45, the conference plenary and business session, which includes the Conference on Finance and Administration, as well as the Conference Board of Pensions and Benefits. Our evening worship service will include the band Roots Revival, as well as a special sermon from Bishop Goodpastor and Bishop Hope Morgan Ward of the North Carolina Conference. Yesterday was a fantastic day, an inaugural 5K run. And by the way, did you know the winner finished in under 19 minutes?
Wow.
And then an opening worship service that was amazing and powerful. And more than $21,000 raised for the Imagine No Malaria campaign. Truly was amazing. I can't wait to see what happens today.
I can't either. I've so enjoyed hearing all the stories from yesterday.
Don't forget that we're live streaming at lakejunaluska.com/streaming.
And you can also check out all of the latest news on our website at wnccumc.org.
That's our time for today. We'll see you tomorrow for the Digest.
See you then.